Welcome to Workplace Keys to Success, a channel that brings you an unfiltered, no-nonsense approach to surviving workplace bullying. Did you know that social identification is crucial because it influences how people see themselves and interact with others? Today, I want to talk about workplace bullying and social identity. Well, before we proceed, I want to remind you to subscribe and like and share your experiences below kindly. Share your successful strategies. Let's help others overcome workplace bullying. Well, we seek positive social identities. Our human needs require it. The need for social interaction motivates our behavior. Examples include friendship, intimacy, trust, and acceptance, receiving and giving affection and love. Social affiliating is being part of a group, family, friends, work. Workplace bullying is reviewed as a severe social stressor, costing organization millions in expenses every year due to low efficiencies, high staff turnover, absenteeism, and sickness. Social identification is important because it influences how people see themselves and how they interact with others. If people have a positive view of their identity within a group, they are more likely to relate well with others in the group and feel positive emotions about themselves. Workplace bullying not only stunts the growth of social identity and interaction, but depending on how egregious, workplace bullying can eliminate our identity and interaction within the workplace. If you're familiar with Maslow's 5 hierarchy needs, we know it is a motivational theory in psychology. Social needs fall under the love and belonging level. Our social needs include, but are not limited to, setting boundaries, support systems, positive social media, communication, quality time, positive individuals, networking with inspiring individuals. So why is this important? Why is workplace bullying and social identity important? Well, we're going to get to that in a minute, the punchline, right? But as indicated in research, the motivation to establish a positive social identity is thought to lie at the foundation of intergroup conflict. Individuals of unpopular groups strive to improve their group's position and social status, and individuals from popular groups try to secure and maintain their popular status. High-risk social situations that provoke workplace bullying include role conflict, high level of uncertainty or incompatible demands, high expectations about roles, increased tasks with responsibilities with strained resources. This includes rights, obligations, privileges, and positions. Also, the lack of interesting and challenging work tasks, hostile interpersonal climate in the work group. These circumstances could be the precursor of social strain, conflict, deteriorated interwork relationships, and a need for suitable scapegoat, especially if the social climate is branded by a lack of trust and interpersonal tension. In my dissertation research, I've identified social identity theory as my main theoretical foundation. Why? Well, because the social identity theory looks at the social needs specific to personal identity, social categorization, distinct social groups. So the use of this theory specifies that the group members will have a complete identity to the entire group and that their worth is firmly identified with the entire group. Accordingly, a target or scapegoat within the organization will be disconnected, bullied, or dismissed by others. Workplace bullying leads to decreased social identification. The social identity theory has been useful to the study of workplace bullying as a possible approach to understanding and decreasing workplace bullying. Individuals are motivated to develop and support a positive social identity. Individuals tend to put themselves into groups to gain a greater sense of who they are, with impacts for self-esteem. Evidence shows that bullying is more accepted when aimed at a non-popular group member who has or was substantially comparable or potentially represents a threat to the group. Consistent with social identity theory, if an organization can modify the self-identity of individuals within a group, it can likewise modify the behavior of the individual. The explanation behind the modification is the individual's cognizance and emotional connection to the group. This should also include the misconduct of workplace bullying. Well, established workplace bullying laws and regulations at the state and federal level are vital to the success of organizations within the United States and beyond. There is also a gap in literature regarding workplace bullying. If left unexplored, organizational cultures will continue to be affected by the lack of anti-bullying laws, clouding the mitigation of workplace bullying, and decreasing the assistance from leaders responsible and accountable for creating positive organizational cultures. We as targets and bystanders of workplace bullying need to continue to speak up and out to help the continuation of discussion, aiding in the creation of anti-bullying laws. Mutual organizational civility will be affected and ethical conduct will increase. Well, hopefully I've shared something with you that is of help, but unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. Let's stay connected. We can do that by subscribing. Subscribing will allow you the provision of notifications of new content on a weekly basis. Well, thank you for tuning in and have a great work week.